Greetings, fellow traders. Bubble here. It's time for the daily market wrap for Monday, July the 20th, 2020. I hope everybody had a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, well, let's check and see where we left off the market here today. So SPX, super duper strong. Well, I mean, not really super duper strong, but very strong, right? Up 27 points, and it got some strength the other day thanks to the Qs, which we'll take a look at a little bit right here. Weekly chart. Finally got over this level right here. Let's see if that can hold as we start to get into this this open gap here. We're starting to get close to this open gap right here. Let's see if that turns into resistance, or if resistance proves to be futile and we push through it and get to all-time highs. Daily chart. Okay, strong close right here as we got over these levels, right? So so that was pretty decent here on the SPX. Let's take a look at the SPY. So SPY pretty interesting, right? So a decent move as well. It finally got out of its trend box. We're testing the scene in the breakdown right here. We're getting really close to this gap. But fresh high, fresh trend lines. So we're finally out of that trend box right here. Now we've got something that we can work with right here, right? So decent candle day, low volume. So it's a little bit sketchy on that one. But pretty interesting stuff as it was carried by the Qs today, by the tech sector. So pretty interesting stuff, right? Pretty volatile open. Lots of ups and downs. Not a lot of clarity, although tech was strong. So we found some good tech names, which we'll look at to show you what we traded at the open here. And then we had an inside 15 at the 15-hour blow, and then it worked its way up and held the ADMA up the entire day today, right? So let's take a look at the S&P futures and see how those behaved, right? So we had a couple signal zones that we used today. Some really interesting levels. That 3230 level is a key area here at the top of the signal zone. Once we cleared this one, right, a little bit of bull flag, moved up right here, chop, and gave a big move at the close, push down, and then a little bit up here after hours. Let's take a look at the MES and see what we have in store here for the rest of the evening, right? So we've got this line right here. This is going to be a key one. Key geometric level here to look at going into the rest of the night, right? We had a couple levels right here and a big bump line right here. So let's see how that holds going into the evening. So definitely some cool stuff to keep an eye on there. Let's take a look at the Qs. So the Qs guys had relative strength this morning. Again, a little bit of a pullback as well, but a faster and a sharper move up, right? And some of the names were just clearly stronger at the beginning of the day. You can see how it just was over its ADMA. I didn't even test it today. Just a huge move today. Other than the open, right, was a really big activity on that one today with some of the big names really kind of pushing it up and pulling it up. IWM didn't have as much fun as the big cap names, so kind of is what it is there. But you got to go where the money's flowing, right? So Apple, big move today, right? So this had some huge stuff, right? Inside 15 up, that was good. A couple other nice moves. We traded this today, so we had a good move on this one. So nice breakout right here, a channel up, and then it just broke out once it went through its closing gap. Again, we provide those levels to our members here. Tesla, again, amazing move today. Some members actually did really well on this one. I pointed this out in the lunchtime vid. So really tight range right here, and then boom, breakout with volume, and then it just did its Tesla thing again. Right, AMD, right? So this is good, guys. So this is actually our trade of the week idea from the newsletter. So really love it when a plan comes together, right? So we just loved how it was holding the cloud. It was getting really tight. Got real tight on the weekly chart too, and gave a nice move today to kind of get things started. I like how it closed above this prior geometric line with some increased volume. So let's see if that gives it a little bit of an earnings run here. I love the bull flag pullback right here, and that gave a nice move into the end of the day on AMD. A couple other ones too. Twitter, we like that one going today. I put that on the game plan. This had just a beautiful move at the open today. Really nice stuff. It pulled back to the 15 norm and gave a little bit of a move at the end of the day, but it was just a great move at the open today. Facebook, another good one too. So this was a pretty decent triangle move. Got really tight, and then we got a nice volume breakout right here. I don't think we're seeing the we're not really seeing the stuff I had drawn earlier, but nice breakout on this one, and then it held the ADMA for a nice pop into the end of the day on Facebook. Nvidia, right? So again, this is one of the last tech names to report with earnings. That had a strong day today. Again, very similar to AMD, right? We have this nice bull flag right here. Talked about flags last night, right? So nice flag right here, nice compression to expansion, right? So beautiful move on Nvidia. Again, Amazon, guys, this thing was just a monster all day today. This just was nonstop, right? So this carried the market today, right? So just a huge move on that one, up 242 points, almost 8% on the day. Just incredible stuff, right? So I mean, pretty cool, right? I mean, it really didn't do much, but it gave you an inside day on Friday, right? And then it just kind of worked its way up from there, took that inside day up. So really beautiful stuff on that one. Also, Microsoft. This one just is this really carried the software sector up. Really strong move on that one. Kind of a compressed move from the other day. A little bit of pullback, still in its trend box, but a big move up here off of its that trend line once it got back over it. So pretty cool stuff there. IBM. So we got earnings on that tonight or this evening, and that had a decent little day today. But let's see how it's doing after hours. So I think they had a beat on everything. Boom on on IBM right there. Bam, 135 it hit. So 135 is basically getting up to this level. It's going to be a key level for it to get above right here going into tomorrow. So definitely keep an eye on this pivot right here, 135.88. We're at 134 right now. If we get above this level right here, we got an open gap right here and some other breakdown levels that could be very interesting for IBM going in there. And then just a couple other names right here. LMT reports tomorrow morning, so let's keep an eye on this one. It's this was a prior trade of the week here for us. Gave a nice move up right there, so let's see if that gives a move and see where that takes us. And then Coca-Cola had a little bit of a down day today, but they have earnings tomorrow. So let's see. It's up a little bit after hours here. Let's see if we can get through a couple of these geometric lines. It's been holding this this line up right here, so let's see if we can get above this level right here and see if it gives a move tomorrow. Again, if it has breakout earnings right here, you got this pivot right here, which has got an open gap right there. So let's see how that holds going into tomorrow. So good stuff, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody. Hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your evening. We'll see you guys on the free YouTube live stream later. Stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.